Hey, hi. So I'm pretty excited to share these details with you. Today, I'm going to show you how to 10x your returns on your investments. I promise to show you that in 3 steps. So let's get to it without much ado. This is my face. If you don't like my face, let me take it off. But if you like my face, keep looking at it. So I will show you right now how to 10x your return on investment right about now. So, step one in 3 steps, that is step one, drive laser targeted adverts to one ICP. So, what does this even mean? Because it begins to sound like I'm talking gibberish. So, I will explain. Laser targeted means it is really targeted at exactly who you want to talk to. So, let's say you're running Facebook ads. You are targeting your Facebook ads to that particular audience you want to talk to. Let's say you're running TikTok ads, you're running YouTube ads, you're targeting that adverts at that particular audience you want to talk to. So let's say, for instance, you're running adverts to a digital product, or you're talking to businessmen, and your digital product is mindset, right? You're talking to businessmen. In your adverts, you're saying, are you a businessman who is going through XYZ? That's what you're saying. You're running adverts to women who want their children to be better academically, and what you're selling is an education offer of maybe 300K, 500K, thereabouts. Now, the reason I'm mentioning this amount is because this thing I'm showing is basically for people who have these kind of price ranges, right? So let's go on. You're going to say to them that, okay, so are you a mother whose child is XYZ? So you are basically running adverts to that mother. So in your adverts, you are also targeting with your targeting options the mother. You're targeting with your targeting options the businessman. You're targeting with your targeting options whoever you're running adverts to. So it has to be laser targeted at that particular targeting option. That's how it will work. Now, your ICP is your ideal customer profile. That businessman is your ideal customer profile. That mother is your ideal customer profile. So you are talking to that particular person, that one person, that's who you are talking to, right? So that's how you run your adverts. That's the step one. That's the genesis of everything. Now, everything, like this guy would say, yeah, I've forgotten his name now, but everything is downstreamed from lead generation. Every success, every profit you make, your business, everything in business is downstream from lead generation. If you don't generate leads, then you won't make sales, right? So if you're going to generate leads, it has to be the right leads, and the right leads has to be your ICP, your ideal customer profile, the people who have the profile of someone who will buy from you, right? Now, once you've done that, now because you are selling something that is within the price range of maybe 100K to 500K to 1 million, or something within the price range of $1,000 to $10,000, it could even be $500. You are selling something that is premium. Then you have to research your ICP. And when you've researched your ICP, you know what make them tick. Then we'll go to step two. Of course, you must have researched them before doing your adverts in step one. But when you are going to step two, you are researching them to write a video sales letter. A VSL is a video sales letter. So you are going to research that one ICP and drive them to a 10 minutes VSL where all the questions are answered and all concerns are ironed out. So you write a video sales letter where you talk about your pedigree, where you talk about what you have done, where you talk about testimonials, where you talk about where you started from, and where you talk about your product, and where you talk about the testimonials, and where you talk about the questions they have, where you talk about the problems they have, where you talk about all the solutions that you can give them, when you talk about all of these things, such that every question on their mind is answered in that 10 minutes VSL, right? And they see your pedigree and they see that you can actually do this. So when they see all of that, they now go on to know the price range of what you are offering. So in that 10 minutes VSL, you are able to sort this out with great copywriting. You're able to sort it out with great copywriting. There are steps to this, but basically, this is what I can explain to you now. Now, I could go further and say that the first thing you need to do is look at what really keeps your customers awake at night. What keeps them awake at night? That thing that keeps them awake at night, that's exactly what your VSL will be based on. What they are looking for is what your VSL will be based on. The questions on their mind is what your VSLs will be based on. Your VSL will also be based on the testimonials they want to see, the kind of testimonials that works with them, that gives them the feeling that this would solve their own precise problems. What their ICP, your own ICP, is currently battling with now, not what they were battling with years ago, what they are currently battling with now. Your VSL must address all of these things. It must be 10 minutes because it has to be short, right? Because many people have a short attention span these days. So make it pretty short, right? Now, once you have done that, if it's going to be longer, then it has to be super interesting. It could be longer, but it has to be super interesting. But make it as short as 10 minutes if it's not that interesting, right? But get to the root. And then in that VSL, tell them the price range of what you're offering, because it's important. You don't want people to get on a call with you and start saying, I'm here to find out. You don't want them to say, get on the call with you, and when they get to the price, they say, this is too expensive. No, you want them to know exactly what they are getting. There's no doubt in mind that that's what they are getting and the price range to it, so that they are confident when they get on a call with you. Now, the step 3 is they book a call. Get them to book a call. Get them to book a call, and then follow up with a 30 days sequence as well. So this is what I mean, right? After they watch the 10 minutes VSL, there will be a button below the video where they get to book a call. They get to book a call with your sales closer. Now, if you don't have a sales closer, you can get some, right? Get some sales closers. They will get on calls with your customers. You can have 8 calls a day if you run your adverts very well, and if you do your VSL very well. And if you have 8 calls a day, that's like 8 times 5 is 40 calls in a week. And if you are doing Saturday as well, that would be like 48 calls, right, in a week. And you can't take all of them. And if you're going to give people to take those calls, they have to be sales closers that are well trained with a proper sales script, and they know exactly how to close sales, and they know what sales closing really is. They know that sales closing is helping. They know that sales closing is looking for the no. They know that sales closing is being detached from the outcome of the sale. They know that sales closing is genuinely asking questions to find out, right? That's what sales closing is. They must know these things, and you get this kind of sales closers on your team, because you can't take all the calls, but if you are going to get them to take the calls for you, then they have to be people who can genuinely convert. So get them on your team. When they book a call, when the customer gets to book a call, then get a proven sales closer to close that call for you. Now, please understand that when they are booking a call, they can book the call with, you can get on Calendly and Carl, any of them, and use it to write out a couple of quiz questions. And those quiz questions are those quiz questions are the quiz questions that your customers will answer before they qualify to book a call. If they don't answer the questions right, they will not qualify to book a call. So if they answer the questions right, they qualify to book a call. You are doing this as someone who is the prince of the castle, and they are coming to need your help, because if they don't even pay you, their problems will remain. And so their money is not as important as the help you are getting. Now, you are going to do this successfully if the problem you are solving, right, is 100x the amount you are getting, right? Does that make sense? I hope it does. So yes, once you do this, they get on the sales call with your closer, and they can pay in full on the sales call. Some people would pay in installments, and it's totally fine. Just get a payment on the sales call, some sort of payment, right? Now, there are people who will not pay as well and say they would get back or pay later or stuff like that. Those are people you can follow up with calls, right? But you don't want to tailor your video sales letter, so I will get back to you people. Don't do that, right? I'll get back to you people are mostly vastly unserious people, right? So ensure you tailor it very well. That's why I'm giving you access to this funnel. Now, there's also a 30-day email sequence you can do. That's what this 30-day sequence is. You can do a 30-day email sequence to these people as well. Then you can remove the people who have paid, and the ones who have not paid, you do a 30-day email sequence to them. And in the email sequence, you get them to book a call even through email as well. So that makes a lot of sense. There's absolutely no way you will not 10x your returns on investments if you do this properly. Absolutely no way. So if you need any help to 10x your returns, you may reach out to me on my WhatsApp number. You can see my WhatsApp number on your screen right now. Help yourself if you want to reach out, right? The cost of implementing these steps 1 to step 3 for you, including me getting you proven sales closers, and I will train those sales closers continually for 12 months, for 1 year. So they are already well trained though. So they will come and start closing for you. And as they are closing for you, I'm also still getting on calls with them every day of the week for the next full year, so that I will help them improve and close more sales for you. So this offer is around 350k to 1 million naira. It depends on what part of it you want. If you need help, then you can reach out to my WhatsApp number. If you don't need help and you can implement steps 1 to 3 yourself, then please do not reach out. Because you don't have to reach out anyways. You don't have to reach out. You can go do it yourself. But if you want to reach out, I would beg you, please don't reach out to me if you want to say I will get back to you. If you want to come and say I will get back to you, don't reach out to me. Or if you are just want you just want to find out, you just want to get on a call to find out. There's nothing to find out again. I've still given you step 1, step 2, step 3 on how you can do this yourself. You can go ahead and make a killing doing this yourself. So you do not have to reach out. However, if you want to reach out, don't reach out to come and tell me I'll get back to you. And don't reach out to come and tell me I just want to find out. Because my time is important and I'm doing this video for you so you can do whatever you want with this video. My time is extremely important, right? So I hope you got value. I hope this was a time well spent, right? Thank you for watching and have yourself a wonderful day. Cheers. Love you.